Okay, I'm Sanjay Das, Chairman of Real Trading. We're here in Muzaffarnagar, right on Muzaffarnagar, discussing the effect of the Gujarat summer crop on the price of sesame seed, which has been extremely high. We nearly touched $3,000 after running in the early $2,000. What I've been hearing, we've been moving around in Gujarat, is that the Gujarat summer crop, which last year was probably around about 50,000 maximum, is in excess of 100,000 tons. And my feeling is that this will be a strong test of demand, and I feel that prices will move down to towards the $2,000 mark. The reason is the competing crops for the farmer at this point. The farmer hasn't even planted this crop yet. Cotton, guar, groundnut, all of which are peaky, if not weak. And I think he's getting at the moment he's getting a return which is almost twice what he would have got last year, say 150, 160 rupees instead of 65, 75 rupees. I think he'll plant like crazy. I've been told that purchases of seeds are nearly 3 times as much as last year. So I think this will lead to a lot of planting. And though the farmers are rich, I think even if you are rich, you see the price going down, you sell earlier rather than later. So I feel the market will go down, but I don't think it will go down significantly below $2,000. That's my feeling, so I'm bearish.
Yeah. Hi, this is Mukul Gupta. I'm the director at Shakumbre Expo, and it's a pleasure to welcome Dr. into our factory. We're discussing the Gujarat summer crop prices and the effect of the big crop, as he says, into the coming months. I agree with him to a certain extent that the farmers will sow sesame more than they have in the past, but the numbers that he put forward, I don't agree with them completely. Traditionally speaking, as we know, farmers are very conservative when it comes to sowing and when it comes to taking a chance with the crop. I think the planting could be in excess of, let's say, 20-30%, and even that number to get converted into actual volumes is totally dependent on how the temperature and how the climate remains to be. Talking about high prices, people planting because of high prices, again, we have to see in terms of yield of what sesame farmer actually gets vis-a-vis the other crops. The yields, as we know, in sesame is extremely low compared to other crops. The farmer doesn't always need the prices of the product. They also need the byproducts in a village. They need cattle feed, they need firewood, and they need the fields empty at the right time for the next sowing. So a farmer who's been traditionally doing something else, let's say barley or peanut or something else for the last 20 years, suddenly switching to a new crop overnight just because the prices is high, I don't agree with that completely. Maybe, yeah, in a couple of years down the line, 5, 6, 10 years, it could be a big crop, as big as, let's say, a normal crop. But this year, the crop in excess of 80,000 or 100,000 tons, I don't agree with that to a certain extent right now. But we have to see.
Where do you think the market will be in, say, July?
I see the market stable at around 2,600 on the lower side, because considering the fact, if you're talking of a crop of let's say even 80,000 or 90,000 tons, we still have 3 months to go to that next new crop. In 3 months, on an average export number, India would consume 60,000 tons of the crop they have in hand. That would practically empty everything that we have in the warehouses. When the new crop comes and everybody goes in to buy, why would the farmer sell cheap when there is so much demand from everybody to stock? And that crop, 80,000 tons, is for the next 4 months, which turns into 20,000 tons per month.
So, well, the reason he would sell it cheap would be because he's looking at an even bigger crop. If the price starts to decline, the decline will accelerate.
Can I pitch in here?
Yeah.
See, my point at this point is that see, the prices that we have seen this year have already been north of $3,000. And today, when we talk about a big summer crop, there's a big hue and cry, and lots of people talk about big crop. To my right mind, that factor of the crop being big is to an extent already discounted in the price. See, the prices from north of $3,000 are today already at $2,800. So when I say there is a drop of $200 or $250 already, it means something. What has changed? It's basically a sentiment.
Sentiment, yeah.
Yeah, so to the extent that we are going to have a bigger crop, it's already factored in. Now, going forward, I have a feeling that the prices will not drop to $2,000 because part of this big talk about the big summer crop is already discounted in the price currently.
Okay.
That's my view. Meaning, I would say that the prices would not go, and we are talking of hull here, not natural. The hull prices, which today stand at almost $2,800 FOB, will drop maybe not more than another $200. That's about it.
Getting in one more point, continuing with what KM Uncle just said. The new crop, as we say, usually as you think that when the new crop comes in, prices could drop dramatically. If you look at the data of the last 12 years, October every year we have a new crop, every year we have a big crop compared to what is left in the warehouses. But prices only generally drop about 10%. The first 15 days we see a drop of 10-15%, and after that it depends on the size of the crop and the market sentiments, whether it's bullish or bearish, then the correction takes place. But the initial drop due to the arrivals in the market is only 10-15% for any year on a year-to-year basis. Since 2002, when the price was $600 to comparing to now when the price is $2,800, every year there is a correction of 10-15%. The market moves up within that range for the next 11 months, corrects itself, and then moves forward.
Hi there, my name is Alex Poole. I'm principal trader for seeds at Free World Trading, visiting India with my director Sanjay Das. My personal feeling as a conduit from origin to buyers in Europe is that for the last 3 or 4 years there is a huge amount of volatility in seeds. Very much like what my colleague here was saying, prices, buyers wait, prices fall because there's a lack of demand. Everybody enters at the same time and it spikes up quite considerably and then it starts to fall down. And between now and the summer crop, this seems to be happening right now. Europeans are holding back until the very last moment. They're hearing that the summer crop may be very, very big. And as a result, prices have corrected from 3,100 to around about 2,800 on the back of just reduced demand and currency. And I feel that there may well be a spike in the price regardless of what the size of the crop is, because people in the marketplaces, the farmers, will see that there's a great deal more interest from the producers, such as BC. So my recommendation is to be covered, buy in chunks, cover through to up to the summer crop harvest. Buy in sections. If you want to try and catch the bottom, I can tell you from my experience that is near impossible. If you want to speculate, that's fine. We'd love to sell to you at any price, market prevailing. But my advice is to buy in small amounts, be covered up to for the summer crop, and then take your position after that.